We'll remind you about the format of the end of this 4-game winning streak. Man slides it to the corner. Clowney connects.
It was a nice set, well-run play, and good spacing by Brooklyn.
Cunningham. Dioman in the corner. He got it. Thompson up under and off, and Dioman able to save it.
I think what you love is the shot.
Here's Porter, guarded by Robinson. Bumps, takes. No.
Not necessarily shot them at a high level of efficiency.
Dioman through the lane.
Needs to take a breath and give it some time. Let him get himself comfortable in the game. That's going to be an interesting matchup because I feel like he will be able to get himself in the paint.
Pistons #1 in points in the paint, 58 a game. Clowney, he got it. Wow, the third most. So perhaps an area Detroit will take advantage of. Clowney again. Nets active defensively. Clowney looking for another. Now with force on the other end.
Yeah, that's a nasty one. And for as much as we're talking about the shooting, quick.
Here comes Duren. Duren off the steal. Can't let. He fakes, takes. You bet. And immediately Terrence Mann gets up and in.
Inbound the ball on the side with 24 seconds on the shot clock. Thank you.
I mean, this has it. Now you get 2 free throws and the ball back.
That's all that is. That's targeting.
JB Bickerson, flagrant foul, penalty 1 call. So the Nets off to a 19-9 beginning here tonight. Nice pass inside. Porter traveled.
Shuffle, feet shuffle.
I almost feel like you could get away with either.
Let's shuffle.
Into the backcourt.
Jordy was blocking it. Cade Cunningham on that step back. Shots go through, allows you to get back.
Spinning, forcing, no. Claxton the O-board. Threw it back-to-back, strong performances. Clowney fakes that one. Drives it, push shot. Well, instead of just shooting the 3. As Dioman going to get called for the foul.
Come at him and try and close out on him hard because they know some of his first instincts. And that's just the natural maturation. You're spot on about that.
Porter short. Cunningham guarded by Clowney. Cunningham serves it in off the window. And the Nets are 6 of 8 from downtown.
Increasingly look comfortable on the floor. Terrence Mann certainly has.
Thompson pops it.
Getting it up the court. Terrence Mann just stepping out. Thompson has
just been a pace and a vision it feels like he's been able to access with this as the inbound taken away. Robinson gets
enjoyable individuals to talk to.
Porter back ironing off. Yet
this is gonna take some time to just continue to get comfortable. So many of the strength for players that you know that there's gonna be a growth process involved.
Right, like he has a level of, I think, security in it. Second season out of Wake Forest, playing in inbound to Porter, who got 3, and it was in Indianapolis. Nobody calls on that, Sarah. Whistle here. Gather? I don't think so.
Oh, to properly gather it.
Agreed. He never got to the gather.
Yeah.
About that one. Porter to the rim on a Nutman. His 3 won't go. Duren a beast on the glass, and it'll stay.
Oh, that wasn't what I was trying to do.
It was a nice pass.
It was just the floor.
Quintman serves it up and off. Point lead. Cunningham fires away. Weeks post gather. Thanks. Clowney.
To that point, I think we probably would have seen more of him more often, if not for himself.
Just excited to get to watch him and see. Jordy Fernandez was Thompson surrounded by bodies. Finds a cutter. It's Clintman. Detroit's 21 in the paint. Sharp tried to force that one in. Second year taken away by Martin. Tyrese Martin scoot.
Coming back on him to cut him off with the angle.
At 3, rims controls. And a kickball. It's going to be Nets basketball. One to shoot Porter.
The year 6-2. Been on a 4-game win streak, but so much.
Nets lost it. Thompson in transit. Williams gets some space. can't hit this. See the way the Nets play off him. LeVert in the corner, short. Second difference game in shot clock. By LeVert, flings it ahead to Thompson, who pumps it down. Nets have turned it over 9 times. Trap here after the Nets turned it over 9 times in the first. And 13 points in that first for Noah Clowney to lead the quarter, and a defensive 3 seconds called here against Brooklyn.
And they'll bring the pressure. They'll show you some different looks. They'll do it on the ball while also getting packed.
They are 7th in points off of turnovers, 9th in defensive turnover. Who's able to sneak it in around Williams.
Ending off Tyrese Martin and just goes right through Zaire Williams. I'm not sure. And he can go with patience. He can probe the changes. All that stuff is what makes him just
31. Cunningham finds Thompson, extra feed. Stewart will lay it in. A 1-point win over the Sixers in the first matchup of this group. 2 wild cards. The quarterfinals will be on December 9th and 10th. Semis are on $531,000 per player. And
compete for something.
Yeah.
They have gotten into it. And we talked a lot about that. Even just the front.
And point differential plays a big role in that too as a tiebreaker. Really informative and motivating for his group and help propel them.
Motivation like that, it helps.
Martin unable to hit. For an angle, didn't have one.
Great defense by Drake Powell.
Cunningham. Allen. Drives it right side. Here's Powell. Floating it up and in.
The floor. Getting to a spot. Great job.
With the Nets. By just a few years. Cunningham. Forget pick and roll coverages. It's all about this. Williams plans. You know, I like Jordy's quote the other night after the Nets win. He said, for future in the short term and in the long term. Winning starts now. When you go out there and you fight like this, it does not look like an issue.
And continuing to put it together quarter after quarters and maintain that type of consistency.
Beautiful lob to the ends in the paint. We need that to be good, and he's done it in a big way.
What that looks like, and I think for the Pistons, at least here early on, and now, you know, we've talked about him being 21 years old, and thus far they've shown a lot of good signs.
By the way, Isaiah Stewart went back to the locker room. Clowney firing, not that time, hit 4-3. On the drive, a little push.
Defense that way, then how are you continuing to then penetrate and shift things, rotate things? In the summer at Summer League, sorry to cut you off.
No, please.
Keep going, but we're asking him, and he's like, he was joking. He said, I still haven't gotten over that.
Yeah.
We asked how long.
And you think about it, Sarah. I mean, now the Knicks and Cavs have find themselves in a conference final if things break a certain way. Last 3 games with a sprained ankle, obviously a key rotation player. Around Cunningham streak of 3 straight games with at least 15 points. And the Nets clearly upset with that foul call.
Again, that's part of it. They give you a 6 for a reason.
55. Clowney back to Porter in the corner. 8 points, 4 assists for Yegor. Few games. The Omen with space, fires, in and out.
Titration of the paint.
Duran gets fouled by Claxton.
Then you come up with a second chance opportunity, a little bit of a handoff there.
And the Omen really making the most of his first career. Back in for Brooklyn. Playing in just his dished it underneath. Got it to Claxton. Duran didn't see it. Thompson hops through, flips it in with the left hand. All Clowney, Porter, Claxton, the Omen. And here's Claxton stepping through.
And that's a good little clutch there as he's going through once he feels Duran.
Claxton. Thompson floats it to the 3 seconds. Feeling like the Pistons got away with it.
They won't even need to clip him.
Porter in the corner. Ivan creates from Noah Clowney.
I love to see it from him. Look at it.
Porter on the attack. Tonight said he played really hard. LeVert attacks, pulls up, and gets Clowney escapes contact and then loses the ball swiftly into the front court. Thompson all the way in, couldn't stick. Nets by 4. Duren spinning, cooking, and hit it. Clowney again putting it on the deck. Kind of walking.
He was just walking off very gingerly.
And he goes right back to the lock. Here's Powell. Powell on the attack. Couldn't flip it points in this first half.
So similarly to the end of the first quarter, once again, when the Nets have been a little slow getting back in transition, defense has opened up a lot in the middle.
Wait, I mean, he is just such a load in the lane.
Agreed.
Yeoman can't hit. Yeoman, wait. Thompson has it, flings it down the floor, and nearly. Thompson flings it out. Holland starting the second half. 9 first quarter turnovers. Detroit has turned it over 10 times in this game. Hernandez using that example to coach up the players on the bench.
Very mobile big.
Porter, well, it's not just how I'm talking. Cunningham lobbing it in, and Duren. Free with an eligible TV provider subscription. Download the Gotham Sports app. 3 to 4 weeks with a hamstring strain, so there was an open spot in the starting lineup. Yegor Dioman. Chemistry with the starters. Here's Porter. First half, we saw him do a nice job on Cade Cunningham at times. Defend more in the front of the mind members of this year's draft class, especially. Robinson keeps it in bounds, and now it's.
So I think it may have last touched Terrence.
Yeah.
But
Porter shot at just 24% from 3 as a rookie. To get it. Here's Cunningham through the lane. Tough finish.
Running, Cade Cunningham coming right at Joman, and he feels his arm. He sees
16 points, 6 assists, and Clowney Cunningham busting ahead with the ferocious finish.
Yeah, that play was different, and the injury is not as bad from last season. He said it's good that it happened.
All right, Megan, thank you very much. Porter with the shot clock fading.
season, but you just hate to see it for him given how much time he had to miss.
Wow, Tomley, there's that aspect of, well, here we go again. As Porter, here's Cunningham. Spinning into the paint, kick out. And who's refereeing the game? Because the Nets have Claxton. Bouncing, Dioman a three. Won't go.
Not though, he seems like a machine.
Yeah. Remarkable athletic rebounds. He's also 8 of 8 from the line. Cunningham, step back, backing in, elevating, and gets the roll. Cade Cunningham. Porter. Out to man. Gonna get a jump ball here.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Look at this.
Ooh, this is a great take by...
Because in basketball, the object is to get it in, but in camera work, the object Claxton in the center of the lane, got grabbed. November 11th as we celebrate Biggie Night.
Let's go.
First 10,000 fans at BrooklynNets.com or Ticketmaster.
Are you there? You gonna be there?
Are appropriate for air?
Yeah. My job.
Allen at it, poked by Pistons with haste. Cunningham, he is a locomotive.
On the break that allows him not only to get the bucket, but
Really started influencing winning in a big way last year.
how he worked was really extraordinary and inspiring.
Possession year for Pistons. LeVert out to Cunningham. Line drive through. Powell has it swiped away by LeVert, and then Paris LeVert was the 20th overall pick for the Nets back in 2016.
He's had a couple stops here, Indiana, Cleveland, as well.
He's sunshine, isn't he? Back to Williams. He'll let it fly. Rims out in the third. Klintman lobbing it. Duren ooping the alley. Payday as the foul is called on Cunningham.
Take by Klintman just to get it inside. Duren's done his job.
You're
No.
gripping your shoes? No.
A
Oh,
little
they're back.
Oh,
Sebastian would always take care of us when we had something going on, you know?
I'm like,
Opportunity for Detroit. Here's Robinson firing, can't hit.
continue to be mindful of as this game goes on. It's an area where they find a lot of production. Guy gets that jumper.
Cunningham comes up with a steal. 26 points.
Potentially just not the play that was executed, intended for.
Reed put up the mid-range. Martin, deep three. Rims. LeVert the rebound. Clintman. Pistons now are over the limit.
And you talk about the three-point shooting for
One of the Borough, November 18th. Come out and say hello the Brooklyn way. Barclays said,
Gosh,
yeah,
we have huge celebrations.
yeah, Crown Club after. Oh no,
I
no,
love
no.
the Crown Club. It just gets so late.
Yeah,
Like what? Cupcakes, cookies.
I would love.
What's your favorite?
Cup. We used to have a Sunday bar, and I would just get the sprinkles and put the sprinkles. Williams a deep three. That one's good. Nets.
Ends of the last two.
LeVert gets.
But I mean, we knew how quickly leads can dissipate, or what it looks like throughout here for the Pistons.
LeVert. Williams thought about it. Back to Powell. A deep three. Missed it. Nice setup from Williams. Beautiful possession. Wilson. Points in the paint already for Detroit, which is their. Nearly created a turnover. Nets have turned it up. Thompson elevates and hits. An angle. Williams got it off. Rims out. And that Devontae Green off the mark. Ooh, big time. One hand out. LeVert locked it up 2 minutes.
He's just super active, and you see it on all ends of the floor.
Duran muscling inside.
To be back out here on the court, and he just really praised the performance team and how focused me that he's already ditched those shoes and he's trying something new tonight.
Really? Like rolled an ankle or something, would you be like, you know what?
I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't have a season, so you kind of wore them until they weren't quite as cushy, but tops.
Duran showing it all. Claxton. Just first half, has not scored in the second. Clowney.
Turn in the reverse, picking up the foul there as he collapses too. And I think that's what's been impressive of how he's trying to work through.
Look really comfortable, good, play probably his best in entering the starting lineup. We've seen an uptick in play. That maybe 3 and up.
Defenders, you know, whatever option you may be on the floor, there's just decisions you're making or what you're doing, and I think there's a variety of things, and that may be what's asked of me or what my role may be on a certain night.
Porter, really consistently throughout the season on the shots he's taken has been.
As long as he creates enough space, he can get a shot from anywhere. True of a shooter as they come, in the sense of he started the game, what, 0 of 6, say, and he's 4-9 from 3. I mean, he's got such a high level of confidence.
5 of 21. Porter elevates.
Look at him working. Does a great job coming up with that. And then the reverse finish.
18 assists over the last 3 games, most he's had in a 3-game span.
Okay, he's got 2 assists, is a little below what he's doing. I mean, that is still extremely
efficient. Duran 10 of 12, Cunningham 11 of 16. A whistle.
He's got such variety in how he can attack you on the offensive.
Knocked away. Porter flips it up and in. Duran hops through and could get it to go. Look out. Lobbing it up. Wow. Duran with the 100%. Now you're coming around. Porter from 3. Duran had that one knocked away. Still more than 7 minutes to go. Their first of the fourth. Cunningham a dive, gets it back. The reinforcements coming with Ivy still to come, and Harris coming to them in the first half. Hit 4 threes in the first 4 minutes. Green
shoots off turnovers for the Pistons because of the pressure and the miscues by Brooklyn, too.
Whistle here against DJ Liddell. Tyson Etienne in the game as well, with Powell, who asked for subs because they were so exhausted. And we've heard Jordy a couple times.
The timeout, I said overall, there's there's been a lot of really good things, and the effort level, we've seen that throughout the course of the night at any point.
Liddell banks it. Here's Thompson, pull-up jumper is short.
Games at St. John's.
How about that?
Yeah.
Sharp with three. That one off to Robinson. Jenkins cuts
I
inside.
say this so often. These minutes matter. This is still NBA game action.
Go in the backcourt because of the deflection. Powell pull-up is good. And a whistle here.
Point numbers, and not only are the Pistons, shooting a lot, as he'll be evaluated, and that three is what he dealt with last year, but just want to be overly cautious. And
Barr. By the way, the Cunningham 34-point 10 assist game. Talk about minutes always matter in this league.
first year
Yeah.
in the NBA Cup, and I believe it was it the Celtics that were